The clock is still working because we never stop grinding, bro. But you're right, man. Stop the clock. Fuck the clock when we've won, man. Exactly. Criticism isn't disrespect. As long as man are not taking things over the top, and I don't know what people are doing on other channels and stuff, but yeah, man, this is it. Team look good without Xhaka and El Nene. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? It's crazy, isn't it? Trust me, people need to understand all these players can hold bench when needed. Just like what? We're completely different. But there was a time it looked like John Stones' City career, you're on the bench. Now he's probably one of the first names on the team sheet. And there's been many incidences like that, man. We managed that match very well. We need to settle the crowd. I don't know if we managed it very well, but we managed that game very well. Very well. We had to settle the crowd and slow the game down and don't get caught out on the counter-attack. Tommy is fundamental to our defense. So is Ramsdale, very assured. We gave the ball away too easily. Forward players not strong enough on the ball. Still wondering how Aubameyang played the full 90. Was Laka not on the bench? I missed the lineup posted. Laka was there, bro. Impressed by Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Sambi. Serious composure during a very tough period. I mean, the two subs helped us as well. Constructive criticism isn't bad. And I think life is funny because when we're praising Saka or anyone to high heavens, you know, no one says anything. That's why you need balance. So it is what it is in that regards, people, man. It really is what it is. End of match thoughts. Burnley versus Arsenal review. So yeah, people, it's time to get into the review part of this, people. So yeah, I won't share my Google sheet with you lot. I'll let you lot share my pretty face. But yeah, for me, was it perfect? Of course not. There's many elements across that game we could have done more. We probably should have scored more, create more clear-cut chances, take our chances, and like with Norwich, put more daylight between the two teams. Defensively in the second half, I feel our substitutes with Lokonga and Ainsley put themselves about. Pause as usual, AM. They put themselves about, but at the same time, good save there, AM. Good looking out for a brother. But yeah, and we defended well. You know, Tomiyasu, everyone was doing their thing. Probably a bit too open. On another day, it probably goes against us. You look at things like the penalty. We live to fight another day. But on another day, that under-hit pass from Ben White gets, you know, it just goes round the keeper, or Ramsdale gets sent off. VAR, you know, somehow it works for us today. It don't typically work for us. So there's many elements we need to improve. But in comparison to how we've generally been this season, it's nice to get 6 points, 3 points in this game. It's nice to go to Turf Moor and win. It's nice to, for me, put a better performance in than I thought. Because on one hand, we knew it was going to be a shaky 1-0, shaky 2-1, many booky little moments. But I think it was more of a dominant performance than I would have thought. I think we matched them well with the duels in the air. I think we marked well. I think we defended well. Obviously, Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Ramsdale's part of that defensive unit. They all did well. First half, Odegaard and Partey are running the show. You know, Saka and Pepe could do better, but they're here in little patches. I think we did all right, man. We rid to the challenge and we deserved our victory, people. So it is what it is. It's a point away from home. I mean, 3 points away from home. It's a clean sheet as well. Any little positive you can take going into the Spurs game. It's nicer to win going into the North London derby than to lose, isn't it, really and truly? So yeah, man, I saw what Arteta tried to do today. I think he was brave with his lineup because many people would have, you know, if we lost, why didn't we go free at the back and things? And that's a legit question to ask. But generally, I think we did all right, man. If I cast my mind back and look at my notes in the first half, I felt we was knocking it around a lot, very well. We was knocking it about a bit. I think Odegaard, for me, he wanted the ball and he wanted to do things. He's doing things he's looking forward. He's doing things in 2 touches. He's doing things quickly. You know, Partey looks assured of himself next to him. I did want to see a bit more collectively from Aubameyang, Smith Rowe and Saka, but they're putting themselves about a lot. You know, obviously we're doing all right. There is elements of one-sidedness in the game, but you know, McNeil is showing he's about. Barnes and Wood are showing they're about. You know what you're getting with Burnley. 4-4-2. And again, on another day, we probably need a bit more movement to unearth that defense. But we did all right, people. Obviously, fantastic goal from Odegaard. One love to Saka for winning the set piece. Fantastic goal from Martin Odegaard. You know, probably one of the goal of the season contenders. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really make sense because that was a fantastic free kick from him. You lot watching the live stream said that you saw me. I called it. I said this is going in. So I don't want to say that wasn't the most impressive thing about Odegaard today, but I was really impressed with what he was just doing generally. And at least if we're not going to sign at 8, I know Arteta's got this love affair with Xhaka, but for me, that's looking like an option. Him and Partey, see what you can do. You know, them two together, Partey and Lokonga together. Maybe even can you do Odegaard and Lokonga? I'm trying to see these partnerships before I see Xhaka and Partey. I think it's too hit and miss. Yeah, it's the most experienced and it's probably what Arteta wants, but I'm not really with it, you know. And on that, I think we needed to do a lot more better with our game management because I feel in the first half, Tomiyasu good, Ramsdale good with his distribution, Bearman were good in that game. But I feel personally, I would have given man of the match in the first half, maybe to Gabriel, but probably Odegaard. Second half, I'm giving it to Gabriel or Tomiyasu and things like that. So maybe that tells you it was a kind of a tale of both halves. And without trying to sound disingenuous, it was a bit of a bipolar game to a degree. You know, I think we did well, man. I think we did well. I think Ben White did well in general, but obviously there's a couple lax moments and this is where we need to improve. On another day, that's 2-1, that's 1-1. Now, fortunately, it wasn't, but yeah, man, it is what it is. So yeah, I was quite happy with the first half. Sorry, I wouldn't say it was perfect, but from what I thought we was going to be in for, near enough perfect, really and truly. Tomiyasu was doing well, but as I showed you lot previously, I feel Tomiyasu and Ben White, the channels, like how they're talking with each other, with dealing with things in the channels, or strikers making a run. I think that understanding needs to go up a bit. But at halftime, you know, I think we're playing very good football. I feel Gabriel's been solid. I think Odegaard's been quality. I think Partey's looked more assured. I think Tomiyasu is just doing a madness all action. If you're watching the game, you saw what happened. And it's, you know, even he could have been man of the match on the first half. And I think probably I'll give it Ramsdale just as an edge, but I feel like I'm doing Tomiyasu and Gabriel dirty, if I'm honest with you. Like I said, it's not at halftime. I'm feeling it's not been perfect, but I'm proud of the boys. We're winning our duels. We're cleaning up. We're matching them. We're being brave. Everything I wanted. Now at halftime, you're sitting there and you know how it goes at halftime. It's a tale of two halves. It's still only 1-0. You know he's going to absolutely give them a bollocking Sean Dyche. You know he's just signed a new deal. It is Arsenal. They ain't got a win on the board all season. They're going to be on to us, innit? And I feel second half, they came out the blocks firing really and truly. And we were kind of cold. We got caught slipping a bit. We could have done a lot better in that regards. And, you know, and you could see that Sean Dyche might have smelt a bit of blood because he brought on Vida and Cornet, he done all right as well. I did think slow habits were we was getting a bit complacent. And that was leading to old habits. Like I look at Ben White a couple of times. Yeah, we talk about the penalty incident. But there was one time for me, unnecessarily, he's just dwelling on the ball and he got finesse for it. And I think Ramsdale actually made a save. I actually can't remember truthfully, but we got bailed out really and truly, if I'm completely honest with you. I did feel in the second half we started to drop to their level a bit, was doing the long ball thing with them. I think we was too open in the middle. I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Lokonga did well in that regards. Shout out to Tavares for that run forward. You know, Ramsdale had a big second half as well, big game in general. My ending thoughts, obviously, Ben White looked very naive in the channels, and for me, needs to focus a bit. You know, I know you like to play ball, but focus a bit. I think Saka and Aubameyang could have done better, but generally, I think it was a good team performance, really and truly. Second half game management for me was a bit shaky. I did think it was too much of an even contest. You know, another day it goes another way.